for joining me here today on Allergy Friendly Cooking with Amanda. And I have some really big helpers today. Can you tell them your name?
Gianna.
Can you tell them your name?
Easton.
What was that?
Easton.
Easton, that's right. These are my kids, and this is the main reason right here that I cook allergy friendly. She also has some allergies as well, so for both of them. And I wanted to do a really kid-friendly meal today, so we're going to do corn dog bites, roasted potatoes, watermelon shapes, and we're going to do some popsicles for dessert. And we'll start with the popsicles today since they have to freeze, so we're going to start with dessert.
Can I do it for me?
Yeah, I'll let you do something. I just made up a powder lemonade mix, and I used warm water because I have some sugar here and I want it to dissolve. And we're going to put it in the blender. We're going to use 2 cups of powdered lemonade. Gianna, can you pour that in there? Easton, you can pour in the strawberries. There you go. I actually had 2 popsicle recipes that I wanted to share, and I couldn't make up my mind to which one, so I decided I'm going to make both of them for you guys. One was really simple, which is this one, the strawberry lemonade popsicles, and the other one is more beneficial. It's a Fudgesicle, which is hard to find allergy friendly, so that's why I wanted to make that one for you.
All of it, Mom?
Yes. So we're going to pour in about a cup and a half. I got these strawberries at the Amish auction down in Clark, a great place for some fresh produce. And I just added a little sugar to them and smashed them. And then Gianna, and then we have a 4th cup of sugar.
I can still smell it, Mom.
Yeah, smells good. I smell strawberries. Then we're going to take this over to the blender and just blend it up for a few seconds and try to get that sugar blended in there and the strawberries all mixed together. Just a quick little blend to get it mixed up well. Then I have these little popsicle molds. They're just some Tupperware little popsicles. And I think I'll pour it in here.
No.
It has a little better spout on it. So maybe I won't make too big of a mess.
Yuck. No.
There's a lot of foam in there.
Mom, how are we going to eat it?
Tighten the lid on. Whoa. Might have to rinse these off a little bit. Put that on there and do the next one. Then after we get these all filled up, we'll put them in the freezer and let them set up. That is really full. I think I should not fill them this full. What do you think? No. Because I am making a big mess. See, big people make messes too sometimes, huh?
No.
Thank you, Easton. 2 more. Then as you can see, I have some left over, and you could either pour it in more popsicle molds, or you could put it in an ice cube tray and put it in your lemonade when you have some lemonade later on. Or I'm just going to add it to my pitcher of lemonade, and we'll just have some strawberry lemonade for a drink. Okay, we got this strawberry lemonade pops in the freezer, and now we're going to start with our second. These are Fudgesicles. It's really hard to find Fudgesicles when you're shopping allergy friendly because they all have dairy in them. So I'm going to make some today that don't have any dairy in them. First, we're going to start off with some coconut milk. Make sure you get don't get the light, excuse me. Make sure it's full fat coconut milk. Easton, do you think you can dump this in for me?
Yeah.
Dump it like that.
Like this?
Yep.
I can do it.
Okay, you can do it.
Yuck.
No, it's going to be yummy. And then Gianna, can you pour in 1 cup of rice milk? Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then Easton, can you pour in 3 tablespoons of cocoa?
What?
That's just, yeah, yum. You smell that? What does it smell like?
Cocoa.
Cocoa? Chocolate? Thank you.
Wow.
And then we're gonna put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Dump that.
Yes.
Thank you. And then we're gonna put in 3 tablespoons of honey.
Yay, it's my turn.
Yeah. It's fun to help cook, isn't it? Okay, here, you can hold. I'll pour this in. You dump it in. Here you go, Easton. Whoa. 1. How many do we need? 2.
2.
Well, we need 3. So let's Gianna have a turn over here. Oh, I'm trying to let go. And after we get all those ingredients in there, then we're gonna put it on the blender for a few seconds. Just enough to get it all mixed together really well.
It looks yummy.
It looks yummy, yes. And then we're just gonna pour them into some popsicle molds. This one we've had for a long time, and we're even missing one of the tops. So I'll show you how to improvise whenever you lose a top, like we did. And then the other one I just found at a yard sale, so I got a really good deal there. Looks nice and chocolatey, just like a Fudgesicle should look. Smells really good too. Okay, now that we have these full, the kids are gonna put the tops on.
I want to do the pink one.
Okay, you can do the pink one, and I'll do this one. Okay, put it on.
I'm first going to do these.
The green matches your shirt. Yeah. Okay, good. Good job.
But
Excuse me. Since we are missing one of the tops, what you can do is just put a piece of tape on both sides of the top. Put your popsicle stick down in there. And then I like to put a piece of tape going the other way too. So it's like, makes a 4. And there you go, you have a makeshift popsicle top. We're gonna put these in the freezer and let them start sitting up. I gave my hard-working crew a little break, and I'm gonna start some potatoes. These I grew in my garden, so you might think they look strange, but you can use any potatoes you want. I've cleaned them, washed them, and all I'm gonna do is cut them up. I grew these in the garden because they're purple inside, and I just thought it would be fun for the kids to have purple mashed potatoes, purple French fries, purple roasted potatoes is what I'm fixing today. So I'm just gonna cut these into cubes. And just use however many you want. If you have kids that like a lot of potatoes, then cut up a lot of potatoes for this. There's no real true recipe, as you'd say, just whatever you need. Even though these look odd inside, they taste just like a potato, any other potato. These are called Purple Majesty, if anybody's wondering what kind of potato they are. And these aren't very big potatoes because I'm not that good of a potato grower yet. And whenever I ordered them from the magazine, they came in really late. And so I got them put in the ground really late, and I was just thankful I had potatoes at all. We got all the potatoes cut up, and now I'm gonna put a thin layer of bacon grease. I keep this little jar on my oven, and whenever I cook bacon, then I put the grease in here. I know some people don't like that, but I like it because it's a natural grease, it's a natural oil, and it gives the house an amazing smell, and plus gives the potatoes a wonderful flavor. So I use this. If you don't have bacon grease, then you can use olive oil or lard or any other kind of oil like that. Just needs a thin layer so the potatoes don't stick to the pan. You can also, sometimes if I don't have bacon grease, then I will cut up just some uncooked bacon just with some scissors and cut up little strips and put, not strips, but little chunks of bacon and put it in there with the potatoes. So I got that spread all over there, and I'm going to put the purple potatoes on top. Then we're going to cut up some onion too to add a little flavor. I got this little weak tiny one out of my garden. It wasn't doing so well, so just thought, well, I'm just going to eat it. Okay, we're going to cut this onion up. I'll try not to cry too much. Just cut up a little and mince you some pieces. They don't have to be real tiny. Just adds flavor, cooks up nice. So got some little pieces there. So we're just gonna sprinkle them over the top of the potatoes. And then we're gonna add a little salt and pepper, however much you want, just to your taste. And I already preheated the oven to 400 degrees. And I usually leave these in for about 20 minutes, and then I stir them around and put them in for another 20 minutes. So it takes quite a while. So we're gonna put these in the oven, and then we'll start cooking our other stuff. Now we're getting ready to make some allergy-friendly corn dogs. It's the middle of the summer, and what doesn't say summer better than a corn dog? So I want my kids to be able to eat corn dogs too, so we're gonna make some allergy-friendly ones. First, we're gonna put in a half a cup of yellow cornmeal. Can you dump it in this bowl, Easton? Thank you for your help. And then we do a half a cup of gluten-free flour mix. You can either buy the prepackaged kind, or you can find the recipe for a gluten-free flour mix at Sheraton Valley website.
I'll use this one, Mom.
You want to do that one? Okay, we put in an 1/8 teaspoon of salt and just a pinch of pepper. So we put all the dry ingredients in first. Stick in there. And an 1/8 cup of sugar. Thank you. Half cup, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And then after you get those in there, we're just gonna mix them up slightly. Can you stir for me, please? Oopsies. It's all right. Okay, let's let Easton stir a little bit. Okay, you wanna stir a little bit?
No.
No? Okay, he doesn't wanna stir. Okay, well next, after we get these stirred together, then we're gonna add the wet ingredients, which is 2/3 cup of rice milk. Gianna, do you wanna put that in there? And a 1/4 cup of applesauce, which this is replacing the egg. Do you want to pour this in? Okay, let me get it full, and then you can pour it in. This is just unsweetened, plain applesauce. You won't even taste it in there. It just helps it stick together, so it'll stick on the corn dog, or the hot dog. Good job. Great. Okay, little chef, can you cook that up for me? Stir that up. While she's stirring, I'm going to start cutting up a package of hot dog. I just got some beef hot dogs. Make sure you read the label so there's no wheat or any other allergens in them. So you just cut them into little bite-sized pizzas. So I'd say about just like that. Have a nice little bite-sized corn dog with that size. That's looking good, Gianna. You're welcome. Thank you. So now this is just this consistency right here. And you put a few hot dogs in it. And those get mixed in.
Hot dogs in it?
Yes. Can you reach some hot dogs? You can both put some in there. You can put all of them in there if you want. Thank you, guys. Then you're going to stir them up and get them covered just a little bit, and then when we go to stick them in the oil, we'll cover them even more. We'll help it on there a little bit. Okay, I'm here at the stove now with the corn dogs, and I've put about 1 inch of oil in the skillet, and I've warmed it up on about medium-high heat. And now we're ready to put the corn dogs in. I've used another fork to help cover the corn dogs. These aren't beautiful corn dogs, but they taste good. So then you put it in the oil. And see how it's bubbling there? That's how you know for sure that it's ready. And so we'll get another one, and we'll just fill it as we can. It doesn't take them long to cook, just about 2 or 3 minutes on each side. So you really have to watch them. I like these because you can freeze them, just like most of the other things that I make. Freeze them in the freezer, and then you can get them out later and cook them up. Just put them in the oven for a little while on 350 for about 10 minutes, and that'll warm them up to a nice heat. I'm going to check them because it looks like they're already browning. You can see the bottom of them. Look at that. They are browning already. So just turn them over. If you need to, if they're cooking a little too fast, turn your heat down. So I'm going to flip them all over. Oh no, got a little hot dog came out of that one. So we'll let them cook for just a little bit on this side too. And I have a plate over here with a paper towel to help soak up the grease whenever you're done. Okay, this looks like it's done. I want to show you. It has the same color and cooked all the way around. So we're going to go ahead and get these out, and then we'll add more in. And you just repeat this process until you have all your little corn dogs cooked up. And this one, as you can see, I didn't get the batter around it very good, and it fell out. It's okay. Still edible. We have all the corn dogs fixed over there, and the potatoes are out of the oven. And now for our last thing of the day, we're gonna make watermelon shapes. This is really no recipe, but it's just fun to make with your kids. Easton and Gianna both picked out some cookie cutter shapes. Easton, you wanna show us what you picked out?
Trophy car and a football.
A trophy car and a football. And what about you, Gianna? What did you have?
A fish, a duck, and a flower.
Yeah. So you're gonna cut the end off a watermelon. And I just have, I like this knife. I think it's really a bread knife. It's serrated, but it's a good watermelon cutter. And then you try to cut a little thin piece of watermelon. It doesn't have to be real thin, but just try to keep it. This is kind of the hard part, keeping it level all the way around. So I got me a nice thin piece right there, and then you give it to your kid and let them cut a shape out of it. Easton, can you put one of your shapes on there?
Do it.
Oh, you can do it. Okay. You do it.
Like this?
Yes, like that. Can you fit enough? Oh, turn the football over.
Oh, the trophy can't fit there.
Trophy can't fit on there? Nope, it can't. That's all right.
We could do the other side.
Mommy might have cut this a little too thick for your shape, but that's okay. I can use the
Now
knife.
we can do this one.
Oh, no, don't put the trophy on there. So if you have this same problem I just did, you can use a knife to go around or just to loosen it up so you can get it out. Or you can try and cut it a little thinner. See your car?
Yeah, can I eat it now?
Sure, you could try a bite. Let me cut your football out. Oh, you driving that car? That must be good watermelon, huh, Easton?
Yeah,
Chin dripping good.
Can I try one?
Yeah, you can try one.
I want to try.
Okay, can you take your shape out? Let's see if these come out a little. I'm gonna have to loosen these up too, a little bit. This one was a little thinner. Yeah, here's your duck. You can try it, you can eat it if you want. Okay.
I want to eat all the fish. I want to eat all the fish.
Okay.
And you want my fishy, my fishy, my fishy.
It's a little stuck there. There's your fish. You want to turn it around and show them? Oh, never mind. It no longer has a head. Here, let's get your flower out of here. And there you have it, some watermelon shapes. Now we're going to get this all on a plate and have a real meal. So here we have our mini corn dogs, our roasted potatoes, and our watermelon shapes, and these are our guinea pigs, and they're trying them out for you. Gianna, how are they?
Good.
Good? Was that a good? I could tell since you already ate one. And Easton, how's those potatoes? I see you over there eating those.
Yeah.
Good. Yay! The kids are eating good, so we're going to check on these Fudgesicles. And we just ran a little warm water over the base of them so they would loosen up and you could twist them out easily. Here you go. Green and green like your shirt.
That's good.
That's good. Good. Are you rubbing your belly? What was that for? If you don't like them, I'll eat the rest of these. How about that? Can I have these?
No.
Oh,
You
okay.
can have
Okay, I guess
one.
they're good.
You can have one.
Okay, thank you. You guys did such a great job cooking today. Thank you for joining on my show. Well, thanks for joining me here on Allergy Friendly Cooking with Amanda and my co-stars today, Easton and Gianna. If you want any of these recipes, you can email recipes at SheratonValley.com or you can check out the Sheraton Valley homepage to find the recipes. Well, thanks, and I'll see you next time.